Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back your lovely faces to a brand new video here on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Warner Brothers, and yesterday they actually had their second quarter earnings call with the brand new CEO of David Zaslav, and some interesting bits of information came out from it. Obviously, we've seen Batgirl has recently been shut down, a $95 million movie, which they just went, yeah, bin it, it's rubbish. Which got a lot of people thinking, because people were then seeing headlines. Like I said earlier, people just read headlines, they don't read the story, and they just saw headlines of HBO Max shutting down. They're getting rid of HBO Max, which is very, very far from the truth. Now, obviously, during this call, David Zaslav, he put a lot, and I mean a lot of information out there regarding DC and the future of it. So, this is what David actually had to say during his call. As we look at the opportunities that we have broadly, DC is at the top of the list for us. You look at Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman. These are brands that are known everywhere in the world, and the ability to drive those all over the world with great stories is a big opportunity for us. We have done a reset. We've restructured the business where we're going to focus. There will be a team with a 10-year plan focusing just on DC. It's very similar to the structure that Alan Horn and Bob Iger put together very effectively with Kevin Feige over at Disney. We think that we can build a long-term, much stronger, sustainable growth business out of DC. And as part of that, we're going to focus on quality. We're not going to release any film before it's ready. We're not going to release a film to make a quarter. The focus is going to be, how do we make these films in general as good as possible? But DC is something we think we could make better, and we're focusing on it right now. So with that there, that's actually a very, very interesting way to say it for David Zaslav with the, we're not going to release a film just to make a quarter. Well, with that there, that is actually a pot shot at the previous people who ran Warner Brothers, because we heard that one of them, who was behind The Matrix Resurrections and a few of the other films that went straight to HBO Max day and day release as cinema, and he was like, yeah, we just want to get these films out there so we can get our bonus. Yeah, that's not something you want to say out publicly, because with that there, people are going to be like, well, the film was rubbish, you don't really care about the film, do you? And that's exactly what happened. But going forward, they've supposedly as well that Superman is going to be a huge part of it, as you can see with Superman, Batman, all the characters they currently got out there. They are huge news worldwide, but we really need to see what they're planning on doing, because if they do decide to go the same route as Kevin Feige and do a 10-year plan for a first couple of films or whatever, I'm with them. Because to be honest with you, we want to get films which are not only great to watch, but are going to be enjoyable for everyone. Not just released so they can make an extra buck or two, which is what the previous ones did. But now, sticking with DC, we're going to make our way on over to Business Insider, who have put out a brand news report regarding Ezra Miller. And I will give you a heed of warning now, guys, this is not exactly something great to see. So, according to their sources, Miller has been driving around the US carrying at least one bang bang and wearing a bulletproof vest. Why? Well, they're reportedly paranoid about being followed by the likes of the FBI or these people. Takata Ionized, an activist who had interactions with Miller, noted that the bulletproof vest was a fashionable safety measure in response to actual this and receiving these. It's gotten so bad that many close to the actor have started to worry that Miller has truly lost touch with reality, though the reasoning is not quite clear. Now, another part of that has happened, and as we go over to the next slide, you'll see an anonymous longtime family friend noted that the star has been enabled by using their fame, their wealth, their earning potential, their whiteness, and their beauty. I think Ezra has been enabled because of their fame, their wealth, their earning potential, their whiteness, and their beauty. It's really hard to intervene when someone has as many resources as Ezra. When you're famous, people are less likely to say no to you. I think that those things can be really dangerous. to be honest with you, that is very, very true. You know, with the, if you are famous, they're going to be like, oh no, if we say no to them, it could go worldwide. It could cause people not to like us, not to buy our stuff, not to visit our restaurant or club. Some sources believe that Miller's recent behavior is indicative of mental illness. One friend close to him noted how they are grieving the person they once knew in Miller. That's the person that I'm grieving now. They were always kind of different from other people their age, but not scary. We were really, really good friends. It's really sad. More people of Miller have been speaking out and recalling now a 2-month stint in which Miller was living out of an Airbnb in Iceland with various companions in a cult-like situation. This is according to Business Insider. Miller travelled to Iceland in early 2020 after the production of Fantastic Beasts was shut down by the beer bug. There, they lived in an Airbnb, walked around barefoot, nothing wrong with that, and frightened the locals. One woman who spoke to Insider referred to the house as a commune, with mattresses spread out on the floor and guests being enamored with the movie star. It felt like everyone was hypnotized. Again, this can be very, very scary now, because when you think of it like that, and remember, in 2020, there was the video going around of Miller and that woman outside the bar in Iceland, where she shouts at him and he shouts at her back, and then he grabs her and then he's got her on the floor. And that was very scary for a lot of people because, again, going through the Johnny Depp situation and a few other things as well, people are like, well, you've kept Ezra, you've kept AH, but you fired Johnny Depp from Fantastic Beasts just for newspaper rumors. But when there's actual evidence, they don't do anything, which is very scary. And obviously, with Batgirl going in the trash, people were wondering, how come they get rid of a film like this, but they still keep a $200 million film where the lead actor is doing crazy things around the world and scaring people, and there's actual restraining orders and everything like that against them. It's very scary. But again, no, I really do think that all Ezra needs to get help, and they just need to try and find out what's going on. But that's what we got, guys. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments regarding DC's new 10-year plan. Do you think it's going to work? Do you think they're going to get the success like Marvel did? And let me know your thoughts on Ezra below. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.